We have a lot of those young people here, hundreds of students here in the Valley. They're going to be able to apply for this deferred deportation to stay in school and work legally here in the United States. Now, immigration attorneys Juanita Campos and Justin Campos are joining us here this morning to explain exactly how students can apply for this. So earlier we were talking about what exactly this plan is all about. Now let's touch on the application process. Can you tell me a little bit about what we're seeing here in front?
Yes, the first one is the I-821D, which is the application that any young adult can fill out to apply for deferred action. Then the second one is the application for work permit. And then the third one is the employment worksheet, which justifies to the government why you should be allowed to get a work permit to work in the United States. Those are the three required applications that need to be submitted, and attached to each one of those will be the documentation that the government is requiring you to submit to prove the 5 elements I spoke about earlier.
Absolutely. What are some of the requirements, Justin, that people need in order to apply for something like this?
As far as the deferred action, like Mrs. Campos said, under the age of 30, you've been living here for 5 years, no criminal record, you've been here before the age of 16, and you have either a GED or a high school degree, or attending college, or attending high school, or your GED, like I said. Yeah,
no criminal history, obviously, very important there as well.
Very, very important, because, you know, most, the myth we spoke about earlier is that, you know, they come here and they're the criminals, and to qualify for this, you cannot have any kind of felonies, and even misdemeanors, like a DWI will count against you.
I see. And let's touch on something also very important, because they cannot, if they do not get this application correct and it doesn't go through, there's no going back on this. This is a final decision once they turn in this application.
Correct. Most applications for immigration relief has some appeal process. In the deferred action component, there's no appeal from a definite decision by Immigration Service.
And let's dispel some of these myths, because I know a lot of people are either for or against it. Those that are against it feel that maybe these people are coming into this country and taking advantage of a lot of the benefits that we have to offer. What can you tell us about these myths, or these what people are saying?
Most of these young adults that we're speaking about today, first of all, came here through no choice of their own. Their parents, their relatives brought them here, and they've remained here. Most of them have no ties to Mexico any longer. And they do not qualify for any of the government benefits that we as U.S. citizens qualify for. They're not able to apply for any kind of Medicare, Medicaid, any kind of food stamps, or those kind of programs. No financial aid from the U.S. government unless you're a citizen. So those myths that they come here and take everything that belongs to U.S. citizens is totally untrue.
It's false. Well, thank you so much for coming this morning and being a part of our show, and really giving us information about this very controversial act. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.